Alright, how we doing? I thought I would make another little video here since I got so many hits on my my YouTube for the schizophrenia video showing you how to build voice to skull V2K technology. Now I thought I'd do a little short introductory video on just one of the many ways that you can block this technology. It's called a Faraday Cage. There are actually many forms. You can block it with Lingstat, but a Faraday Cage is old school, and it's probably one of the most foolproof ways. It's just a little more time consuming and possibly a little more expensive depending on how much area you're trying to cover. So first I'm going to show you here. This is galvanized wire mesh, okay? And then this is obviously a piece of a cardboard box. The concept of a Faraday cage is galvanized steel and cardboard will block any low frequencies, any type of frequency, period. The easiest way to test this theory is to go buy a mini galvanized steel trash can and line it with cardboard on the inside. Keep your cell phone on or radio on and put it inside the can and put the lid on it. Suddenly the radio will not work. All the frequencies that catch the radio station, cause it to stop working, stop functioning. Your cell phone will not work. In other words, all frequencies will be blocked. That is the easiest way to show it. There is, if you type in Faraday Cage on YouTube, you will come across a video of a couple that built a bed Faraday cage, and they show you all of this, the same principles, only they use it to sleep at night. What I'm doing is I'm doing the same thing, but only for my bedroom, just to protect my son and I. I've proven, we as TIs have proven how the low frequencies from the torture actually destroy your red blood cells, and on top of that, you can buy a frequency tester to test the human body for frequencies. And a brief explanation of how this works is our bodies have electricity in them already. That is how our brains function. That is why we need electrolytes and fluids. Essentially there's already low frequencies in us, but whenever you pump somebody's body full of different low frequencies, that's why it can torture the human body. It can do ungodly things. Just an example, whenever they illegally evicted my son and I, we had to stay in a truck stop for a little while, and I started urinating blood, and I could not stay hydrated at all. Something really embarrassing, I had extreme, what I like to call IBS, but it was the opposite of what IBS is supposed to be. I had a very hard time not going to the bathroom all the time. And this is with eating healthy. Now, I would also recommend that you take iron supplements, because iron helps the red blood cells. You'll find that your shortness of breath goes away, and if you had the problems that I had with going to the bathroom all the time, that'll stop, and it won't be as bad. And there is no physical explanation for me to have the problems that I've had. It is just pure frequency torture. And I've proven, not only have I proven small amounts, proven in small amounts of evidence that I have low frequency torture, I've proven to this state 8 different lawsuits, and they were all shut down illegally, breaking Montana annotated code. And then just recently, I proved 5 years welfare fraud for my son's mother, and the state refuses to take her off of her welfare. And they refuse to help me and my son, even though that I've proven he's with me all the time. I have physical evidence, and I have, I don't know, over 10, at least 20 statements from upstanding citizens. And I'm not talking about criminals, people with records. I'm talking about upstanding citizens. And I even used, discriminated classes who are friends of mine. So, anyway, if any of you guys have any questions, you can feel free to email me. My email is asonesjr@gmail.com. Or you can leave a YouTube message. I do have the schematics for the V2K, the V2K chip, and then I'm pretty sure the website that I got it off of, they're actually whistleblowers. One of them's an ex-naval officer. I'm pretty sure that they have the program that goes with it as well. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me, let me know. I'm willing to talk to anybody out there. I want to help. We're trying to end this electronic torture because it kills people. And, you look it up on Wikipedia, and they try to make it sound like it doesn't exist and that it's non-lethal and all that. Well, if you also Google MK Ultra, you're going to find that they've already admitted to some of this technology existing and being used, and they say that they've stopped using it. The only problem is anybody can get their hands on it now. It is not just the federal government. It is local authorities. It's people like you and me. It's cartels. It could be your next door neighbor. It could be a special interest group, a far right group, a far left group. It could be anybody with half a brain. And, a pervert, anything. Somebody who wants to steal, a con artist, gang members, anything, anybody. It's not just the federal government anymore because, things have been leaked and things are declassified now. People just don't want to recognize this stuff as real. Except for those of us who have been through it and know how to block it and know how to use natural supplements to help and all that. And before I end this video, one other thing I want to include is baking soda. Baking soda was used in Chernobyl to detox the Russians from the radiation. And not only is it good for detoxing radiation, but it cleanses your kidneys and your liver, and it restores pH in your body that prevents. It's like preventive maintenance. It's preventive maintenance to your body. Restoring your pH can cause so many positive things to happen in your body. Your energy level will go up. If you have bladder problems or heartburn problems or liver problems, there's a various assortment of things that restoring your pH does. It is just good for your body, period. They're even doing research on preventing cancer and fighting cancer with baking soda. So just another natural remedy to use besides taking supplements. I take a wide variety of supplements and I try to eat as healthy as possible. On top of everything, and staying hydrated is definitely a must. Electrolytes are a very big deal. Your B vitamins. Without those, the past 2 years I was getting tortured so bad that I would have to sleep like 12 hours a day, and I had no energy at all. Excuse me. And also, just one other thing that I'll include before I end this, I noticed, I don't know how many millions of Americans have a clock radio by their head. If you experience severe sweating, like profuse sweating of your head, and you wake up in the middle of the night and your pillow is drenched in sweat, but the rest of your body feels just fine, or maybe even cold, try unplugging your clock radio. And after a couple of days, you'll start to notice you don't sweat anymore. Your head does not sweat. That's called low AM band frequency torture. It is very harmful. It causes cancer. It has microwave radiation. It's awful. It's awful for you. So try all the things that I've said. Inform yourself, educate yourself, And if you have any questions, you have my information. Thanks, you guys, and have a great day.